Alright, Hellblade, welcome back. It's King Blaine. We're going to do a little bit more today, but instead of the Japanese Empire, we're going to go back to our Chinese. Sound may cut out while I switch around here, it may not. No, it looked like it was fine. Cut out for a second there. I have a little bit longer tonight because while I do have to work Saturday, I don't have to be there as early. I get to sleep in an hour and a half. So we can probably play this game for a while. And maybe even play a little bit of the USA campaign today. Alright, what were we doing? It's been a while since I've been back on this campaign. Excuse me, sorry. A little bit of hiccups. Looks like I was working on getting my Navy updated. Oh yeah, and we are currently rebuilding the one ship I lost. Forgot, rage quit. Yeah, so we need these ships all to go and get upgraded, but we can't right now because we have, I see, France and Germany. Oh yeah, I was getting France out of here. I remember now. Alright, those ships are going to go to Kampong Som and try and get upgraded. Hopefully. I don't think Italy has any territory up in here. So I just want to take these two places from France. So they can't land attack me anymore. That's the biggest problem. Yeah. Uncontrollably high unrest in France. They're not taking me. Just taking all their shit very well. You guys go straight into the port. We'll leave these guys to take that one. These are the turret ships. Are those already upgraded? No, those also need to go into a port. So they can go into Weehawi. We are making ourselves a bit vulnerable here. Pulling back all of our ships for repairs and upgrades. But it's gonna have to happen sooner or later. Prefer to just get it done now. Got a meeting, so they're probably trying to defend this place here. That would be my guess. Also, lots of new ships, so people built a lot of ships that turn. Yeah, they are trying to defend this. Alright, French. Well, they're going to be fighting one of my big ships with big guns. But they do have a lot of ships here. This is the ship with the really big guns. The 14-inch guns. 4 of them. That's quite a bit of firepower. And they maintained decent armor. Still ain't got ship for a top speed though. All right, we'll go ahead and get them set up on a broadside course. All of my center line guns are broke. You can see them right there. That sucks. Hopefully they'll still shoot, but I hate that bug. Alright, so what kind of ship you got here, France? 12-inch guns. Mark 1s. And then you've got 5 7.4s on each side. 1 4.4 right here. 1 4.4 on each side here. I saw that there was three 3.2s. I don't know how many 2.3s they have though. That part I wasn't able to see. Two. They have two 2.3s on each side. What is your armor? Not great. Your armor sucks. I'm gonna hit you with a round sooner or later and you're going to explode. What about their CLs? No, everybody shoot everything. I don't like how close a lot of these people are getting. I don't like how much damage you're taking either, actually. Overwhelming fire from all these light cruisers. And all their 4s and 6s. I got a hit there. He's gonna sink, work on the next one now. Nailed him. Come on. They done beat the shit out of my ship here. Would like some revenge. Not gonna really hit them, huh? Alright. Hit you by hit the main belt, the only part of your armor that's strong. Come on, just get rid of the torpedo boat. Oh, he's getting shredded. Those shells are eating him alive. I told you it would end as soon as I landed some shots here. Oh, they did use their numbers to damage this one a good bit here. It's nothing too bad though. Well, that ship's gone. That ship's about to be gone. No, it's pumping shit out actually. Very, very barely pumping shit out. I don't think it's pumping anything out anymore. Well, they chose the fuck around and find out option. So this is what they get. I take it a torpedo boat just went in front of all of my fire since there's a shit ton of stuff there and it's moving fast. Come on, sink it. You can do it. Thing over here at 9s, huh? Come on, just sink. Come on. Ooh, that nailed him. Only hit a funnel though. I'm gonna let the main guns fire at this thing, the heavy cruiser, and have all the other guns light these guys up. They weren't my accuracy. And they weren't the most accurate anyways. Actually, no, our guns are actually pretty accurate. Especially for being a Mark 1. Oh well. Ooh, nailed him. I took out 2 engines and flooded his midsection. That's a damn good hit. Oh, for the first time in like 6 months, I had a new subscriber on YouTube and a comment on a video. It's been forever since I've had one of those. It was on one of my Ultimate Admiral videos too, which is great because I like this game. Always have. That thing's got to be on its way out here at this point. Yeah, no, it's on its way out. Because there went the front half of its ship. Didn't take out the gun though. Just all 6 of these hull sections. I'm sure they'll hit again eventually. Now we should look over here, see how these guys are going. The answer is not great. Also, these things have like no ammo. Yeah, shell ammo reduced. I don't know if they carried enough ammo to even sink one of my ships. I think they would have ran out of ammo, all of them, before they could have sunk this thing. Reduced ammo, that's just a horrible idea. That's got increased. I mean, it does mean they're not very likely to explode in a violent fireball, though. So there are definitely upsides to having reduced ammo. I find I burn through ammo too much to ever do that. Only standard bulkheads. This is all gonna flood really slow and they ain't gonna be able to stop it. Alright, come on. Sink this guy, then we gotta figure out where the other one at. Oh, they're both over here. We'll figure that out for free. I see 2 clouds of smoke. Ah, they're just out of my spotting range, though. Come on, get within spotting range. There it is. All this fucking fog. Couldn't find them since they weren't firing back or anything. But they can't. They don't have the ammo to. Damn it. They called in that fucking smoke cloud again. Not called in, they popped their smoke. Every time they do that, they keep pumping out the water in these areas too. These last 2 just don't want to sink. Not that they have a lot of choice. I think they're gonna sink there. Yep. Okay, well there's the engine, so it's not gonna be going anywhere fast. Put some holes in the rear of the ship, come on. Come on. Well, my accuracy's now gone up. The storm has passed. Sunk all of them. Ship designs. Keep upgrading whatever I can. Still gotta get the ironclads, both of them. Ironclads 1 and 2. Alright, sorry. No, I've gotta get 2 in for repairs and stuff. The ones I'm using right now. And my experimental one, the one that's basically a wall of armor. As well as battleships 2 and 3. Where are battleships 2 and 3? I know where they are. Commissioning, yep. I don't want war with the United States. I just hit war with the United States. Damn it. Made that same problem again. Huh. I hate that that button's on top now. I should have read the buttons a little bit longer. That was a dumb mistake to make. Again. The United States has got a pretty good Navy right now. Whee! Yeah, this ship needs to go and get updates though. Also needs ammo at this point. Hello, Bronier. How are you doing this fine evening? And all of them hit. Or missed, I mean. I'm doing alright, man. I'm doing alright. Yeah, it's good. Not looking forward to work tomorrow, but it is what it is. That is life. Heavy flooding. Sunk with just 3.9s. Come on, sink that fucking torpedo boat. How are y'all missing? But seriously, how are all of you missing? That's more like it. Which armor do these things have? Enough to stop me. Switch to AP. Thank Nearly. The guy's just ripping these guys apart. Works great when stuff like that happens. Still 3 CLs left. Not counting that one because it should sink soon. Good. Yeah, there it goes. Once this guy is sunk. Oh, I did another fuck up, by the way, Brawnier. Hit the wrong button, so now we're at war with the United States as well. And I have a feeling that's gonna bite me in the ass in like 3 or 4 turns. Like, I think that's gonna bite me in the ass real soon. Yeah, well done. Exactly, that's what I said. It is the year 1890, so they don't have the biggest navy, but they don't have a small navy either, because they've been gearing up for this. It's still not as bad as going to war with the British though. The British Navy is fucking huge right now. Yeah, that was a fuck up and a half. Yeah, it was a very big fuck up. They're just in the battle since they were trying to run away. Now, I don't share any land borders with the U.S., so that's not that bad. Problem is they're not that far away either, though. I get the other 2 turret ships updated. I'm at war with France, Italy, and America now. Yeah. America's also at war with Spain right now, though. How big is America's Navy? How scared should I be? They have a lot of light cruisers. They have 146 ships. Like I said, I don't want to fight the British. They have 302. I didn't want to fight France or America either. So that's 146 and 136. So that's what, 280 ships? Add in Italy's 45. That is 325 ships, right? They are... Ship-wise, they are... No, actually, ship-wise, America has the second biggest navy in the world right now. Now, I've got strong ships, and I'm actually building more right now, see? These 5 ships will be out in a month, and these 5 will be out in 2 months. That's 10 more very large battleships to hold the line with. You gotta remember, the one battleship is fucking massive. It is a almost 20-ton behemoth. But it is gonna be a little rough here. Yeah. Yeah. Not looking forward to that. Oh, you want to threaten Japan to go to war? I think not. I don't think I need more fucking enemies right now. Game. Alright, got that set up. You think that'd be enough against 2 big countries? 3? Potentially. If America's Navy is like France's Navy, where they went guns and only put armor on the main belt, then yes, it should be enough. If America does something different, something scary, I don't want to think about. If they do something that's just out of the norm that could fuck me over, then maybe I'll have a problem. But yeah, if it's anything like France's Navy, then no, I should be fine. Like, my battleships are specifically made to sink light cruisers and heavy cruisers. And that is almost all of what America's fleet is. My battleships are also made to tank a shit ton of hits from small guns. So yeah, it's just gonna be touch and go here. I won't know anything until they're on my doorstep. There we go. I nailed him with the main gun. He's fucked. Now we'll work on getting rid of this guy. Yeah, the real hard part with how many enemies we have right now is going to be having time to actually take our ships out of combat and repair and or upgrade them. I hit him with 13 right away. Ooh, nailed him with another 13. Ooh, that's a big hole. Yeah, he's fucked. All y'all change targets. I'll get rid of that ship next. See, they're in full retreat again. Ooh, nailed him with the 13. I keep saying 13, but they are 1/10 of an inch off of being a 14. It is better just to call them a 14-inch gun. But they are technically 13 nines. Ah, sorry about that. Oh, yeah, I apologize. No more shooting that ship. Just shoot that one next. Too bad these ships suck at turning. That's their biggest downside. Is that ain't none of them can turn for a shit. Ain't none of them able to turn for shit. But I guess they are ironclads. They weren't really built for it. These ironclads are more built for, well, sitting broadside and holding a point as a weapon platform. Alright, he's gone. And on to the next ship. He shouldn't be around much longer. He's in a pretty rough spot here. Although we did run out of AP ammo. Come on. There he goes. Next ship. Let me at him. Hit him. You need to hit him. Shooter. Come on, one of you nail him. I say, Damn, they pumped out all that flooding. One enemy ship left here. Fuck it. He was the one who lived. You guys still need to go into that port so you can get fixed and rearmed. You guys need to go into that port so you can get fixed and rearmed. You guys need to come out of that port and go fuck that place up. Alright, our new ships will be ready in 2 months. They are right here. No, that's one of them. I don't know where the other ones are, actually. I don't remember where the other ones spawn at. No. No, no, no. Did I put them up in Russia somewhere? Alright, those are the other ones I commissioned right there. Which means we can move the heavy cruisers somewhere else. Rip. Oh, I'll be fine. Probably. Oh, look at that! They thought they had enough to actually stop me. There we go, got 8. Alright. So who made the ships for this nation? Okay, they bought ships from France, which means I know we can sink those. But they didn't buy only ships from France usually. Usually it's a mixed bag. They buy ships from a couple of nations. Damn, nailed him with a 14 already. I guess these 14s are at, yeah, 30% accuracy. These 14s are a hell of a lot more accurate. Nope, that's a French ship too. So did they buy only from France? Maybe. Maybe. That's not a French torpedo boat. I don't know what nation this is, but it ain't French, I know that. I know it also isn't really much of a boat anymore. It's more of a fire platform. For literal fire. Ammo detonation, I saw that. Yeah, they ain't gonna do much to this ship. it's even got superstructure armor. Yeah. At least they had some kind of defense force, I suppose. They are just trying to shell me with the heavy cruisers, though, which I take offense to. Come on, baby, sing. Lieber. I don't think the cleaver is going to last much longer here. Nope. Nope, it's not going to last much longer. That shot was the end of the cleaver. On to the Tiger. Cleaver, Tiger. What's next? Valmy. Alright. Well, there went the back turret. And there goes the Tiger. Come on. There we go. That's a big overpin. That's filling him with water. He's done. Don't waste any more ammo on him. He's gonna sink. Never mind. Waste all of your ammo on him. I can't believe they pumped that. That's good fucking damage control. Question is, can they keep doing that though? No, they can't. Come on. I can sit here and play Ring Around the Rosie with those. Not right now. Yeah, they're gonna take some of my transports. Yeah, Argentina can buy a ship from me. We're taking some of Korea. Yeah, that's just enough weight, actually. So I'll send them right there. How is our research going? Oh, Corrupt Armor 1, that's going to be so nice. What about propellants? Oh, that's just going to be smoke compensation. We don't really need that. What about shells? Ooh, that's going to be nice. Oh, it's just 12-inch Mark II. 5,000-ton light cruiser. That'll be nice. We may be able to make a new light cruiser with that kind of weight. How many turns is that going to take? 3 turns. Still working on getting the other ironclads fixed and back out into battle again. We do have some ships we can put back out here, I think. It's being refit. Those are being repaired. Those are being refit. Okay, maybe we don't have something we can put back out here. What about over here? Yeah. Move those out to get rid of that. I don't like France convoy rating right there. It's actually getting rather annoying. Let's see if that's enough weight for us to make that new light cruiser. I've been offered alliances, like with Germany. Germany offered me an alliance, and I turned them down. I want this one. Now I've got to be able to make one over 6,000 to be able to utilize that hull. Unfortunately. Same thing with this one. I've got to be able to make a pretty big ship. Yeah. I don't want friends. I want more land. Having friends would mean I would have to donate some land when they help me in a combat. So I told Germany to go get fucked. But yeah, I believe Germany offered me an alliance once. I think Austro-Hungary did. I think Spanish offered once. I know British offered once as well. I told all of them no. I don't need friends. Need land. Oh yeah, no. When you deny their alliance, they instantly take a -50 to their relationship with you. Relationships only go up to 100. So it was not it does not make the AIs happy. I can kind of understand why. Imagine reaching out your hand in an alliance request and being told to get fucked. Italy, France, US, yeah. I don't need friends though. They can be friends and try and fuck me over, but it ain't gonna work. I don't need them. We got lots of guns on this one. Just go auto. Do whatever you want. Their ships look like. It's another French ship, but instead of 9-inch guns, they have 10.1-inch guns. USA, UK, Germany, all after you. Yeah, a lot of people don't like me. You know what though? I don't care if they don't like me. Because I have ships with a lot of armor and a lot of guns. a lot of guns. Like a lot of guns. I can actually give you a gun count at the end of this match. Alright, I'll count really quick. Yeah, as long as I have battleships that can 1v1 fleets like this, or 5v20, I guess would be more accurate. So they usually have like 20 ships. As long as I got ships that can do this, I'll be fine. Like I said, all of my ships are made to sink these small vessels. These ships in particular, all of the experimental ironclad series of ships I made, all have a ridiculous amount of fuck you firepower. They are 100% made to just sink small ships like light cruisers, heavy cruisers, torpedo boats. And that is almost all of the other nations' navies. All of them. That one ship took 6% damage. Everything else is either 100% or 99%. Come on. Hit him. Hit him. Your 8-inch guns should be more accurate than that. But they're not. They suck. Alright. They're Mark 1s. Got it. Got it. They're Mark 1s. Ain't nothing else I can do about it. Come on. Hit him. He's like almost completely underwater. Please, just hit him already. This is getting ridiculous. That's what I should have done from the start. Just switch them all to AP. Come on, sink him. You know you want to. Still a lot of fucking bullets coming down range. Each one of these 3.9-inch guns can put out 9 rounds a minute. Just under 9 rounds a minute. So they fire again every 6.9 seconds. That was a penetrating shot. Wish they were a little bit closer, to be honest. Would make this a bit easier. Drezics, huh? Or not Drezics, Desics, Desics. This is something. It's a, it's a word or a name. Last I checked, those are indeed letters. How you pronounce those letters in the form of a word, I do not know. But they are definitely characters. There we go, hitting those shots. So I can hit some more of those. That one should be going down soon. Let's just help it go down faster until everybody shoot just the one ship. Come on. They're good. Now we get rid of that guy. The Mets. The Mets met their match. Oh, yep, it's gone. Okay, only this ship left now. just keep setting him on fire. Burn, baby, burn. Ship's either gonna flood, burn down, or run out of crew. Not sure what was gonna come first. I think crew losses is gonna come first. Oh, there it is. It's starting to flood. Yep, there you go. It's gone. That's more of France's ships gone. For very, very little of me. Oh! Oh, you think France thinks they're just gonna walk up here and navally invade me? Okay, if you think that's gonna happen, France, I would like to introduce you to fuck off. Just gonna go ahead and park those ships right there. Ah, my new ships at Bangkok are done. I'm only gonna be able to send out 3 of them. Most of them have very bad defects. I don't like those defects, to be honest. It's only got 1 more turn. It's got 4 more. We need 4 more turns to unlock the new armor. What about in the fleet here? One month for all those ships to be done. Alright, we'll give it another month. Oh yeah, let's see. So this ship has 1 9-inch gun, 12, or it has 1 10-inch gun, 9.9, whatever. It has 12 8.9s. Then it has 46 3.9-inch guns on top of the ship, and then 45 3.9-inch guns on the sides of the ship. Yes, as you can see, it's got the 8-inch guns, 6 on each side for 12. It's got all of the 3.9s. It's got 1 central 3.9 there, so that's the 45. So that means there's 22 of these on each side. 22 of these on each side. And yeah, 22 of these on each side. So that means if on each side of my ship you're getting shot by 44 to 45 guns at once, not counting the big guns. And I'm going to double that soon, because all of these turrets are going to turn into double barrel turrets. Also, why won't Francis give up? Ow! This ship also does have the worst armor in my fleet, though. Forgot about that part. Yeah. It's got the absolute worst armor in my fleet. Still, worst armor in my fleet still has okay armor. Not good armor, just okay. Still, you got that much firepower laying down at once. They've got a... It's still a battleship, even if the armor's not the best. There is a lot of systems you gotta do to sink it. It's got maximum bulkheads. It's got double barbettes. It's got reinforced bulkheads with maximum amount. It's got anti-flood. It's got citadel armor. There's a lot of things you gotta do to actually sink this ship, even if you can penetrate. The easiest, though, would be ammo rack. I would like to avoid that, though. Forever. I'd never want that happening. Ammo rack, flash fire, ammo detonation. Like that flash fire. I don't want that happening to me. Where my turret just goes up and the ship go down. Churn. Too bad none of my ships turn though. They're very wide, very flat ships. So they don't turn well at all. What was the total damage to this? We didn't even lose a gun. And he's the only one that actually took any real damage. Now, what makes him think he's going to be able to get this close to me and not pay a price? This thing got armor? No. I didn't think it did. There it goes. They're getting way too close to me. Fine, just load them down with HE. They're gonna sit at an angle where I just can't get through with the APs. Come on! I wish you guys would hit a few more times. Can't wait till I get some really good, accurate guns. Range finders that are better, you know, that kind of shit. I'm just gonna switch it to auto. The game can fire wherever it thinks it needs to shoot. Man, we're just having shit luck here. Oh yeah, these ships only have trained. They don't get all the accuracy bonus. Matter of fact, that ship's less than trained. It's only got 0.3. They were almost green. Or not green, regular. That's why none of these guys can hit the shit. Actually, yeah, come to think of it, these ships really haven't been out in combat much. Low fuel, huh? Well, isn't that unfortunate? Not for me, at least. But for him, it is devastating. Okay, that one's gone. Now we just need to do this one, and then that one. That one's gone. Now it's just this one. Well, he did not last long. Argentina wants to order one of my ships. France's plans for a naval invasion have been absolutely shattered. Oh, and we got these guys done. These guys are going towards Saigon. I think they're going to try and navally invade Saigon. So I'll send over whatever is good to move. 3 more months for that. No, I don't want to go to war with Japan too. Yeah, I'll go agree to a peace treaty with France. They ask for a peace treaty, and then they send in their navy. Weird. On the bright side, now these guys are seasoned. So instead of a 0.7 accuracy increase, now they get a 22.5. Some only got like 15, though, because they're only regular instead of seasoned. See? Point is, it is a lot better already. It's that little bit of level. Hopefully we'll be able to knock these guys out a lot easier. These are a little less than smooth, but it ain't that bad. It's only giving us a minus 35. The seas are actually slowly getting calmer, I can see over here. But clear weather, daytime, second gun grade, crew training, they all give us good accuracy bonuses. Hull, stability, and tower give us a big negative, though, which is unfortunate. I haven't seen any more of them battleships France had that had the 10 point, or not battleship, heavy cruisers. They had the 10.1s. Everything's 9.1 again. I wonder if they didn't have many of those. And that's the same old ship they always have. Come on. I don't want to be chasing down heavy cruisers again. Sink them first. Be a hell of a lot more hits this time around, though, compared to last time. And then they're going to get more experience from this battle, too. Once they're veterans, will be good. Come on. Hit him right here in this back spot. I want to see him sink. No dice, huh? Don't matter, the bulkheads are failing. It's flooding. Yep, bulkheads failed. See, that's why instead of using the what's it called here? Instead of using standard bulkheads, you use reinforced bulkheads. It's also why when you create the ship, you use maximum bulkheads instead of standard bulkheads. So that way, even if a bulkhead does fail, there's more sections of ship that they have to go through. That went a lot easier than the other one. Now that those are taken care of, we can focus on the light cruisers. Those are usually pretty quick. I say that and then I'm struggling to hit anything. I just did in the battle. Gets us the experience for the next battle. Italy is going to Camera Bay. I really don't know what to think they're doing there. Alright, just some light cruisers left now. Ooh, it's storming though. Oh, there went any accuracy we had. Are they all veterans at least? No, one of them is still only a regular. That sucks. I want you to be a veteran too, so you get that maximum damage control, accuracy, aiming bonus. Well as reload time. Reload time is nice as well. I care about the accuracy and the damage control the most though. Now these guys, I have no idea how close they're gonna be able to get, but this is a horrible storm. So they're gonna be able to get pretty damn close before we can actually see them. Hopefully not within torpedo range, but they are gonna get close. It's gonna be so nice when each one of these turrets has 2 barrels instead of 1. These blackout charred ones are damaged. Not destroyed yet, but they are damaged. Well, they can see us. We can't see them. So they were able to see us at 1536. Or no, 1526. It was 1844, so about 2 hours later, or about 2.5 hours later, before they saw the rest of us. Or, sorry, about 18 minutes. That's what these are, they're minutes. I haven't seen this ship in a while. Tiny ship, no armor, small guns. very few guns too. See, there's France's normal ship. Oh, flash fire. Flash fire, flash fire, flash fire. See, that's the weakness of my ships. If they do that, there's more than 4 turrets to explode, okay? There's a lot more than 4. If they get a flash fire and start setting all the ammunition and powder on fire, my ship is fucked. They carry so much ammunition. Fuck him up. Kick his ass, choo-choo. Man, I can't hit the broadside of a barn in this weather. I mean, the closer they get to me, the happier I get. The closer they get to me, I can much more guarantee that I'm going to sink them. All they pop their smoke. But they're close enough that when they shoot, I can see where they are. Smoke is not a shield, it is just cover. Right now, I need you to sing. Now, I need you to sing. And we do have coincidency rangefinders, so the longer it takes us to, or the longer we're shooting at something, the more our shots start to hone in on the target. Oh, Italian's Navy finally got up here. Damn. Well, anyways, here's the other ship I was talking about that had a lot of guns. It has 50 3.9-inch guns and 25 double-barrel 3.9-inch guns. So that's another 50. So that's 100 3.9-inch cannons. I think I've fought an Italian battleship yet. Well, we knew Italy would get their navy up here sooner or later. It's just a very far ship ride. I wish this hull would let me put a gun here too, but it only lets you put one here. I don't know why they would even let that be open then. Well, I fucked up something with my first volley. So what do they got? They've got 11.1-inch guns. Not great armor. That one had different guns. So they've got multiple battleships here then. At least two kinds. Yeah, this one only has 9.3-inch main guns. And even less armor. They've got 5 6.1s on each side. 3 4.5s. 3 3.1s, and torps. This has only got 8 6.3s and 1 4.5. A lot less guns here. A couple of guns are getting destroyed. I don't like that. I need my guns. So what do their light cruisers look like? Their light cruisers have 7.2-inch guns. Decent enough armor, and they're fast, and they have lots of torps. Alright, what about their torpedo boats? Their torpedo boats have 4.1s, 3.5s, and torps. Their heavy cruisers have 9.3s, 4, 5, 6, 7 4.1s, and torps. I had to get rid of all those torpedo boats. I had to. Too many of them. I am taking some damage here. Not too much, but I am taking some. Definitely more than what I would like. This is what I meant by specialized and taking out large groups of smaller ships, though. They're trying to get within torp range. No torp range for you. Now the battleships gotta go next. Because they have been sitting here poking and prodding. My back ship, my Chow. He's taken a good bit of damage, lost quite a few guns. Not the most happy with it. Only 3.1. Where the fuck do you think you're going? So a good portion of Italy's navy is about to be gone. That's good news. Oh, excuse me. I should still just about be able to punch through them. Shan's taken a good bit of damage here. Been hit by the 11s a few times as well. Oh well, happens. There's some more flooding. There's a lot more flooding. San Vittorio. Whatever. It's going to be going to the bottom of the ocean very, very quickly. Now we just gotta... This isn't going as quickly as I thought it would. Just go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to the bottom of the ocean. Disappear. Burn down. I don't care. Do something. Quit being my problem. That's what I want. Alright. Yeah, these, like I said, the experimental ironclads weren't built for heavy battleship on battleship fights. They were built for anti-swarms. My ironclads, not experimental ones, my normal ironclads, the one with the 14-inch guns, those were built for fucking up other battleships. Yeah, that's a whole lot of fire. Yeah, that's fire. That's fire everywhere. Oh, there's flooding. Oh, that's the end of the San Esipo. However you pronounce it. Anyway, it's gone. Next should be Giavi Fulamananti Nananananananananantu. I don't know. Damn, he's getting close. Alright, that's just not a good idea. At this range, I'm gonna hit just about every shot, and I'm gonna pin. I do have big enough guns on here. Like the 8 inches or the 9-inch guns. Heal sync. Everybody redirect your fire to the Marsatoni Colonna. Ooh, what happened to you? Oh, like seriously, what happened? Oh, I see. I see. You had an ammo detonation. Your ammo detonated 12 times. You lost every single 3.9-inch gun on this ship. All the top ones, at least. See, remember I talked about how the ammo detonation was a thing I didn't want to happen. Well, it lived through it. That's all that matters. But boy, that's gonna hurt. I mean, not as much as these guys are currently hurting. Heavy flooding. What about you? I think you're going to be structural failure. Don't see that one very often. Structural damage. That's usually how my ships sink, because I armor them so well. The heavy cruisers got away. 4 heavy cruisers got away. Everything else in their fleet sunk. Italy wants a peace treaty. Who could have guessed? Oh yeah, me. Sorry about that. One more turn and they will officially have taken that. France is trying to naval invade me still. Yeah. Alright. Well, good luck with that, France. Lots of fighting today. I've been sinking France's ships by the dozen, though. They've got a... Damn, that's a lot of ships. What's that, 30... 38, 39 ships. 9 torpedo boats, 21 light cruisers, 8 heavy cruisers, 1 battleship. This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt a lot, actually. I'm gonna take a lot of damage here. Man, I just fixed these ships. They don't have ammo. Ooh, that is a problem. That is a big problem. Man, that is a big problem. They haven't been to port to get rearmed yet. Damn, destroyed a casemate. Hit me with the 10.1s, huh? So I found where the rest of France's 10.1 heavy cruisers are at. lot of light cruisers. A lot of 6.1-inch guns. Hmm. Ooh, I got pinned. Some fucking 10-inch guns. I gotta get these light cruisers off my nuts. Just fire into the horde. You'll hit a few of them. Now I gotta take care of these 10-inch fucking heavy cruisers. They hurt. I gotta keep flipping back over here to unload on some more light cruisers as soon as they start to try and get close. At least I'm still proving my point. I'm sorry that I keep going quiet. I'm thinking, trying to plan out my next move here. Who I need to click on, where I need to go. Are my ships in danger? What do I need to shoot at? But as you can see, I've decimated their fleet of light cruisers, which is what most of America's fleet is as well. I'm very specialized at doing this. My ships are very good at doing this. So I shouldn't really have a problem. My problem's going to be my lack of ammo. Right now. My main guns are just dry. They're empty. He put it out again. Or pumped it out, I mean, not put it out. Either way, I've got them off my back enough. I need to start shooting at that guy again. I need to go back to getting rid of these heavy cruisers. Because again, they hurt. Come on. Once I finish this match, I have to update all of my ships. And that's probably where we'll call the video. Because that's going to take like 20 minutes to do. There's all the torpedo boats. They're coming in now because everything else is sunk. That's why we switched to HE, to get rid of those guys. Alright, come on. Sink the torpedo boats. Got almost all of them here. No. Ooh. I didn't know this, but this is a different battleship. The France brought in a big boy. It's got 12.3s on it. That is the biggest battleship I've seen them use, caliber-wise. It's got 5 4.1s on each side and 6 3.1s on each side, as well as 4 2.3s. And has, I think, the worst armor of any of the French ships I've seen so far. Okay, you hit me. That hurt. He landed several shots. That hurt. Now he needs to go. See, this is why you don't shoot shit that's above your weight class. Did you learn that? Fuck that shit. Man. Whole back half of my ship is flooding. You got anti-flood. You better fucking pump that out. I mean, the levels don't seem to be raising, so they at least stopped it from expanding. But you need to pump that shit out, too. I'd love to end the battle, but the other heavy cruisers are still around here, and it's not giving me the end battle button. Alright, so where are we? What's our damage look like on this ship? Main guns are out of ammo. The 8-inch guns are still there, but a lot of them are heavily damaged. I'm missing a couple of the 3.9s on the left side, a couple on the right side. That gun's still there. Missing 2 up there, and 1 over there. Yeah, you're fine, you're fine. What's your damage? Really not much. You just got hit with a very unlucky, very large shell. Why are you so fucked up? Oh, you also got hit by a 12-inch shell at some point, but yours didn't flood everything. Well, I'm missing quite a few guns on that right side, though. Missing 5. Mm-hmm. I found the heavy cruisers again, at least. They need to either retreat or sink. on. They ran out of ammo, so they're just circling. I hate when the AI does this. They get stuck in a death loop, basically. They circle at maximum range, but aren't able to fire. You just gotta rely on when they try to circle behind you. Since I changed my thing and have all my guys doing weird circles now, it's confusing their AI, so they're advancing. The other way to do it is to throw your ships in reverse. That usually makes them come close too. Right now, they're trying to swing out this way to get to the wind flag. Because they want to torp it, because they still got torps. They've also got short range guns still. No, not pumping that out at all, huh? Okay then. Just sink this guy first. You can worry about the other guy later. Come on. You shouldn't be able to stop me from going through your main belt with anything. You don't have the armor to stop my 8-inch guns. Impregnable, huh? Let's see how impregnable you are. Well, you managed to nail my battleship with a 10-inch gun and penetrate it. That one does look like it's getting pumped out. Doesn't seem very impregnable to me. Matter of fact, those were the last of your ammo. You're out of ammo. He rolled up here with a couple of shots left in the main gun. Yeah, it does not seem very impregnable to me. That's impenetrable. Wow, dyslexia. Wow, that's impenetrable. Still wasn't impenetrable, but damn. Oh, I didn't know I had another fight to do. Shit. Well, it's only 2 ships. Hopefully we can do this quick. Fours, threes, twos, twos. Oh, and the fives too. I forgot there's 5 in front of us. And 12.6 because that was the biggest I could fit here. Alright, where are the enemy ships at? Way over there, huh? Low fuel already. Oh, it's their ship with the 7.2s. Oh, damn, I'm sorry for yawning so much. Thanks to work schedule, this is my bedtime and I am getting tired. Sucks. Oop, I got a hit. That's a big hole. But it hit at the top of the ship, not the bottom. So it's just going to cause a lot of fire. That's about it. Sink that fucking torpedo boat. There it goes. Ooh, that one did not hit at the bottom of the ship. Matter of fact, he's just kind of fucked. Any more fights, or do I finally have a break here? I do have a break, however, that ain't gonna fly. Then the ironclad 2's over here. I can't let France do either one of these. Either way, we got what we wanted here, so let's go into our upgrade tree. First, let's hit new design so I can see something. I don't think we have any new ships. I still want to check. We don't have any new ships. I still can't make heavy cruisers and light cruisers as heavy as I need them to be to use the hulls I want. So we'll back out of that. Go in here and we're just going to start upgrading our ships. Ah, damn. Oh, that's new. Can I put the biggest one on there? I can. Can't put that though. But with the new size of this turret, I can put 12 9s on here. So these guns got bigger. Bigger. Now, what am I doing? Let's just... Let's just have 2 double turrets instead of... The double turrets are lighter than the fucking single turrets at this point. Don't ask me how they are, but they are. So might as well just have the doubles. It's more barrels than what we had before, and is 4 tons lighter on the ship overall. Now we did lose the turrets off of the top of the guns. That sucks a little bit. What sucks even more is I have to use the bathroom. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Yep, sorry about that. I just couldn't hold it. All right, let's get back to what we were doing here. Oops. Yeah, just make a mess, Blaine. Dang. Clean off my desk later too. All the way to the top. Hydraulic steering. Nah. Got crop armor on here. That's the important one. Still ain't got anything better there. So yeah, it's just those. I just can't put guns on these anymore. All right. Oh, that does suck a good bit. I ain't gonna lie. Towers. Let's see here. Yeah, we still got the best tower. Still got the best rear tower. Alright, then we'll leave all that here. Actually, it's excessive. We don't need that. What I do need is this. Five, 2. Alright, I can work with that. Add a little bit more to the guns as well. Alright, that one's done. And now that I know about what I have to change on every ship, which is just armor and actual armor composite, what it's made of, that'll help. Problem is, looking through this list again. There's Battleship 1, so we want Battleship 2. This one's gonna do the same thing. It's gonna lose a bunch of guns. Out of curiosity, can I fit the big boy? Hmm. I could fit a 13-1. What's the difference between these two? Well, 13-1 is less accurate. Only has a tiny bit more penetration. Has a hell of a lot less ammo. Not that much more damage, but it is lighter. Just keep the 12-9 on it. And the 13 was only lighter because the armor wasn't set. Now that I think about it. Oh yeah, speaking of armor, before I forget what I'm doing, Rup. Towers. That's the right tower. That's the right tower. Now we have a small funnel, which is not really doing a whole lot for us, is it? Oh well, doesn't have to, I guess. Alright, well, let's go with like 5 structure, 8 structure. 7 works. We'll still have a little bit of weight to play with. We're gonna take that little bit of weight and just add it to other stuff instead. $15,800. Wait, what else changed? Why is it saying no? Raise the amount of that too. Everything else here looks alright. Battleship 2 is done. Alright, now we need to go to Battleship. There it is. And Battleship 3 was our monster ship, as you can see. But now it is not going to work because these turrets are longer. I could still probably get it to work, to be honest. same check as all the others. Can I get a bigger gun on him? Not really. 12.9s it is. 8s would fit there. That's why I didn't use them. All right. Well, crop armor. That is a lot of armor I can put on this. So let's just try going 12. 12 and 5. Want all these to be 15 and 3. Only 3.6. That's all I'm getting, huh? Still, that is a good help. Increased all of that. A lot. Whatever. I'm not dealing with it right now. I'm not sure how many people actually watch for the building anyways. I think a lot of people just skip through and watch the combats. They might look at the beginning and end of the ship I build, but I think that's about it. I don't think very many people are sitting here watching me build through it. Now we gotta work on our ironclads here, which these won't change much. That mass tower too. Yeah, it's still the same tower. Still the same crane tower 3. Got the best funnels I can put on it. I don't have that many extra tons. I was trying to figure out how many I had for going double barrel turrets on here, but I don't have that many extra tons. Oh well. Alright, so that's not gonna happen. Did that. Make sure nothing got missed on here important. 15, 15. I could get 18 structure. Let's get 15 for now. 15. Let me figure out what these look like maxed out really quick. 112 ton piece. Yeah, that's not happening. It may be at a later date, but all these will eventually get changed out to 4s and then eventually 5s. But for now, they're going to stay 3 9s. Since I do have extra weight here, though. These don't weigh that much more. And this is just a lot more firepower there. There we go. Upgrade all of them to double turrets. $18.4 is your max armor, huh? We'll get there eventually. For now, that is the ship good. Next is Ironclad 2. There it is. Again, this one won't really change much because there's no new towers. And I'm just gonna change out the armor. This one actually won't get any changes but armor. Whoops, no. No. That one was lacking on armor because we put big guns on it. Big double barrel guns. But now it's not, so it's good. Plus our armor quality is plus 78%. So now it's 15 plus 78%. Before it was only 53. That's a big jump. So every little bit of armor we add is a lot more now. Now we gotta work on our experimental ironclads again. These ones I hate fiddling with because they're finicky. Yeah, we got the new Mark IIs, and that took a lot of weight. But we were able to knock the weight right back off by just switching to Krupp armor. And like I said, this one's our fucking tank in the fleet. It looks at things and just walks towards them. Kinda just eating shots. Whoops, nope. Do that a lot. Because I go to drag. Sometimes it won't drag. And this ship can't even have casemates. So. Main tower. Any chance for a new tower? No. Funnels. No. Alright, then this ship's done. Alright, next is Experimental Ironclad 2. This one might be a problem. Nope. Should be fine. I forgot I already updated all these. But yeah, we just have to put armor on it. Try the same number again. I could do 8. Eight, 9.2. Yeah, alright. Experimental Ironclad 2 is done. Now we get to mess with Experimental Ironclad 3. One of my more favorite ships in my fleet, but has very little armor. It has very, very, very little armor. It's also horrible with pitch and roll. But I've got to give this thing some more armor. I'm not getting weight from anywhere, so I can give up on that. So I'll just reduce this until it counts. With the 78% boost, this is still better than what we had by a long shot. It still could be a lot better. All right. Oh, that one's done. Experimental Ironclad 3. Next is Experimental Turret Ship, Normal Turret Ship, Coastal Defense Ship. Prop. Tower. No tower. Still rocking the. Ooh, what happened to your angle of fire? Why is your angle of fire so fucked up now? That's not a lot of firing angle. I don't know why it's doing that now. Alright, well, The size is dropping a little bit in all my cannons over here. Because they're for some reason saying I can't do that anymore. Let's do 10.5. Oh. Jesus, that's a lot. That's all I can afford to do for this ship. It's still kind of weight restricted. I haven't got enough upgrades for it yet. Next is normal turret ship. It is, and after that it's the light cruiser and then our heavy cruiser, and that's it. Everything will be done. Well, my guns are funny here. All of them still have their good angles. What are the chances I can get these on here? 457, 361. It's too much weight difference. I don't have that kind of weight on this ship. It's gonna have to stick with single barrels and only 9.9s. In exchange, I will see what I can do about upping its armor. Only goes to 13.1, so we'll be able to max this one out soon. Just a couple more upgrades. Once it's maxed out, then we can start worrying about getting bigger guns on it. But it's done. Not a lot to change on quite a few of these. Unfortunately. Next, light cruiser and then heavy cruiser. I think we've got new guns for these. I'm not positive. We'll find out here in a second. No, we haven't. Small enhanced tower 4. Yeah. Yep, no new tower. Dang it. Yawned again. Corrupt, that's what I was looking for. Now we are just slowly increasing the armor on our turrets. But that's done. This ship can't get any more armor. Hard capped. That hard cap at one point it will go up a little bit with certain upgrades. To like 1.9, eventually 2. But it won't go up much. This is our heavy cruiser. With some not so heavy armor. Well, I think that's probably the only thing that's going to get changed on this. We can't do anything else. Nope. Alright then, save. Alright, that is all of our ships done. Done and dusted. Now I'm going to delete some of our old blueprints here. I just gotta make sure I don't ever delete the one that can be built. Because then I'll never be able to build another new ship. That's not entirely true. I can pull it into a JSON editor and undelete it. But it is a really big pain in the ass to do. So I would prefer not to delete my ship by accident. Anything that is in port, go ahead and get done. I would roll another turn just to get stuff done here, but I can about guarantee we're going to get into another fight, given how many nations we're at war with and all. And can't say I want to deal with that right now. Yeah, I know we would get in a fight with Italy and their 4 heavy cruisers, as well as this stuff that's coming up. It's probably going to get intercepted right here. Yeah. Instead, we're just going to save the game. Our Chinese Empire here. Save. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to end the stream here. I hope everyone has a good day, a good night, and a good life. And take it easy out there, y'all.